Shamanoaks, exploring the rabbit hole.
So again, I used the same past life regression video on YouTube that I've used for all of them. You watch the video, lay on the bed, quiet, and he kind of takes you through this process. He takes you to being a child and into your mother's womb, and then you get to go to a past life. So he says, like, look around at your surroundings. What do you see? I had dark skin. I was Middle Eastern. I could see sandals. I looked very poor. The next scene I see is my wife having a baby, and she dies. Like, there's blood everywhere. I know the mom and the baby die. And this is the weird part. My body in real life on the bed convulses. It shakes. When you cry, you just kind of like heave. That's what my body was doing on the bed. Like, I literally felt myself do the heaving motion of when you have such deep sadness. So in this regression, I said to myself, like, I'm never gonna love again. Like, if this is what love is, fuck love. I'm gonna have the woman of my dreams, the lady I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. She has a baby. We're so incredibly happy, and then this happens. Like, I lose both of them. It's like, no, I'm done. I'm not loving again. So I never loved again. Like, it showed me basically my whole life I was miserable, alone, and sad. And I refused to love again because I got hurt so badly by love. And then, so in the regression, Dr. Brian Weiss will say, okay, like, show me my death, or you go to the end of your life, right? And so I'm laying there. I can tell I'm like on my deathbed. I feel very old, very sad. I've had years and years of this like depression that I've sat in. I've refused to love again. Just like a sad, lonely, kind of dark life that I had. And then, as soon as I died, huge wave of love came over me. Huge wave of like, you're always loved, man. You're always loved. Don't do that to yourself. It's not worth it. You were never alone. And so that's what stuck with me the past few months ever since this, is that 1, you're never alone. 2, you're always loved. No matter how dark and down you feel, no matter how alone you feel, you are loved. There's people that love you. There's spirits that love you. God loves you. And the third lesson I learned was never turn down love. Like, when I was this character, because I think we're basically always just playing characters in these lives. The character that I played was a poor Middle Eastern man with a wife that had a kid that died. But never turn down love. Never turn down opportunity to love. Never be scared of because love does hurt, right? When we get hurt or when we lose love, it hurts. And some of us really avoid that. We avoid that our whole lives. I know I have. So because I've done this like my whole life. Like, I love a little bit, and I'm like, and I pull back. I love a little bit, and I pull back, because I don't want to get hurt. And this past life showed me, yeah, you've already done that. You've already learned that lesson. Don't do that again. Like, don't do that. Don't ever pass up love, man. So what do you guys think of that? Have you ever had a past life regression like that? Like, there's no way for me to prove that this actually ever happened. Like, this guy wasn't in history in any way, but it stuck with me. It got to the core of me, going, yeah, don't do that. Because I can see how it relates to my life now, and I can see how I maybe have not learned that lesson, and I need to learn that lesson. Oh, so this is something I want to tell you guys about. Fleur, if you saw my medium video, how I found out I was a medium, she, basically opened this whole world up to me. She has one of her live shows, or one of her live demonstrations, this Saturday. So like tomorrow or today or whenever you're watching this, maybe it's yesterday, I don't know. And it's the exact same show, exact same place that I saw her at, that basically completely changed my life. So I highly recommend you check her out if you can. If you live in the LA area and you can make it. If you have plans, cancel them. This is much better for you, I swear. I always feel like forever indebted to her because she took away my fear of death. And I think that's the most beautiful thing you can get from a medium. Is there's no need to fear it. And if you don't live in LA, sign up for her mailing list, because I know she does shows all over the US. She's done shows in the UK. She's the real deal. I swear on my life with that. Swear on my life, she's the real deal. So at the end of my videos, I like to say, stay curious. I think you can't be cynical if you're curious. And the people that are cynical out there, it's because you're not curious. Like, I swear to you, this life is so cool, and there's really cool stuff going on. I was a cynic at one point in my life too, but I stayed a little curious, and I just kept exploring, kept like poking at life, saying, okay, what else is out there? What else is out there? And eventually you keep poking, you'll break through, and you'll find how cool this life is. So remember to stay curious and keep exploring. My name is Alan Chapman. I'll talk to you later.